Happy Monday. Welcome to another live with me. Hope you're able to join. And for those who are, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy ADFers. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are succeeding on your alternate day fasting journey. Feel free to tell me your success, how much you've lost, inches, pan sizes in the comments, in the chat for me. I'd appreciate it. Also, be sure to hit the like button on your way in and give me a like because I'm trying to promote, trying to get the views up. The title for this live is The Great Lock-In. Starts in September and it runs to December. I was debating doing a challenge in September, like an ADF challenge. And I'm still debating on whether to host it or not. Hi, Alicia. I'm still debating whether to host it. But what I'm not debating anymore is whether it should be done. I was saying that, I'm not sure if I should do a September challenge. You know, the kids are going back to school. It's, a transition of the seasons. Everybody's wanting their pumpkin spice. Colleen, keep your foot on their neck. If not, harder. The hell? I love you, but we have things to do, okay? We have things to do. And thank you for the compliment, Fruit Sugar Love. I like your name. September is exactly when you need to be starting this. Actually, September, in my opinion, because I just go by the 3-month model. I know there's equinoxes and solstices. I know that. But to me, fall starts September. And there's nothing more palate cleansing than spring and fall. Spring to me is like the cleanup, refresh month season, right? And then fall is it's time to get to work. It's time to lock in. And so if you were thinking about doing a challenge, yeah, September 1st is the time to start. Let me see what day it is. What day is September 1st? I couldn't plan this. Like, that's how I know it's September 1st is a Monday. Yeah, you locking in. All right. We're locking in. All right. When I say lock in, what did I say the last time I spoke to you? It is time to graduate. I don't want to see you in 2026 talking about it's time to lose it. It's been time to lose the weight. How many years have you told yourself you are going to lose the weight? What are you waiting for? And if you are waiting, why are you watching me? Like, I know you like me. I love you too. I really do. I want to be here for more than just weight loss. But if you're hearing me say the same thing over and over again and saying, yeah, I'm going to get it together. Yeah, I'm going to get it together. Yeah, this is the week. This is the month. This is the year. And it's been years now, weeks, months, and nothing is not getting done. This is for you. Because September 1st is a Monday. That means it was meant to be. The Great Lock-In is going to be not just weight, it's going to be taking care of business. What is the business? You are the business. You are the business. I want everybody to call themselves little, whatever your name is, little Melinda. Little Melinda needs to be taken care of starting September. Okay, Melinda, I just see your name, so I'm picking on you, but okay. So whatever you are, whatever your name is, You need to add little in front of it, and you need to act like a mother to that little girl. Why I like this approach? Because you're not doing it for yourself. Okay, I'm not even gonna say you. We, because I'm included, because we're smart caregivers. We're nurturing. We have lost ourselves on the journey of taking care of others. We are not good at taking care of ourselves. We need to fix it. And I kind of can't relate anymore because I've locked into a new mentality, locking in. When you're able to think about yourself, that little girl in you, as a party you need to take care of, think about the things you're not going to have your kids do. You're not going to have your kids up until the wee hours of the night scrolling on the phone. You're not going to have your kids watching inappropriate mess on TV. You're not going to have your kids eating sweets out of the fridge at 2 a.m. You're not going to have your kids inside all day while the sun is out. You're not going to have your kids overeating when they just had a plate of dinner. What are the things that you wouldn't allow your child to do? That's what little you needs to be treated like. Because when it comes to taking care of yourself, you're not doing a great job, to be honest. All the hair combing you do for your little ones, all the showers, and you put on the baby lotions for the little ones, do it to yourself. Take care of yourself. It's not just little you. Think of little you as like a daughter. I like this approach because y'all don't know how to take care of yourself. Every time somebody tells you, take care of yourself, it goes in one ear and out the other. So when you have a point of view as a mother, this is what gentle reparenting is called. Because I know a lot of y'all have deep mother wounds. Point blank period. Point blank period. If you had a great relationship with your mother, you are rare. I'll be honest with you. You're rare. It's not common to have a great relationship with your mother. And if you did, sometimes we witness our mothers being martyrs. So you may have a wonderful, amazing mom who is selfless to a fault, and you watch this. You watched her work her fingers to the bone. You've watched her give the shirt off your back. You've watched her sacrifice, and you're like, yeah, that's what makes a good person. That also doesn't help you. So the emotionally unavailable woman and the martyr, the self-sacrificing woman didn't help you. You have, more than likely, you will need to gently reparent yourself. Because why are we still here, my dear? It's almost 2026. I don't even know when we got here. When did we reach September? It was just July. All right. September 1st is a Monday. And just finding that out like 10 minutes ago, game changing. That means it's meant to be. You're going to have to take an objective approach from a mommy point of view and take care of that girl. If she has homework to do, right? So a lot of us, we're debating, should we finish those classes? Should we re-enroll in school? Should we continue on our journey for education? Yes. If you were thinking about it, here's the permission, here's the sign. Yes, re-enroll. If you were looking for the sign to finally try the Zumba class that you've always been invited to, yes, do it. You need to lock in. It is time to feed your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. If you have been slipping on devotionals, knowing that you have not been showing up to church, you need to lock in. Because nothing that you have has been given to you without him, okay? Without your source. You need to start plotting and planning right here, right now, because by the time you blink, it is next week and it's time. And when it's time, all I want to hear is a lock and key. I don't want to hear, but the kids, I didn't get the school supplies, and the children, and my husband, but the bills, my job. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If it was any other day but Monday, I'm like, oh, all right, maybe it's a Monday. That means it was meant to be. That's a sign to me. That's a sign to me. If you've been following like my vlogs a little bit, which I haven't been vlogging like I'm supposed to, but I talk about healing deep mother wounds, Black mother wounds, because Black mother wounds are a different kind of mother wound, okay? And how to gently reparent yourself. Once I understood that concept, and my go-to source for how to reparent yourself has been Jennifer Arnice. I will never stop singing her praises. Jennifer Arnice, the Black Mother Wound podcast. Start from episode 1 and listen to it. It's only 30 minutes. And if you're not ready, I get it. But once you are ready, you have to prepare for your life to change. And you have to be prepared. That's what it is with a lot of it. We're not ready for the change. We are afraid of the outcome. You follow her too. She's a Scorpio too. Listen, if you want some advice, go to a water sign. A water sign will tell you some really good advice. Hi, I'm a Scorpio. When you are able to understand the concept of reparenting yourself, the things you're supposed to do to grow and become your ideal self becomes easier. It does. We'll type her name for you. And she has a YouTube channel. But I like to listen to her podcast because I like to do things while I listen. Having an objective stance around how to protect and take care of little Colleen has just made things so clear to me. September is the period of transition. And I need you to really have the keys start locking. It's time. Last year, after my cruise, my solo birthday cruise, right? I came on here. I turned 35 and I came on here all riled up because, I went on the cruise and I realized some things and I came back to report like, yo, I'm ready to take it to the next level. It's time. I was posting at 190 for like 2 years. And hi, my name is Colleen. I lost over 60 pounds doing alternate day fasting, right? Okay, you know that. I wasn't supposed to stop. But underlying health conditions prevented me from continuing alternate day fasting. So I'm just a coach at this point, an unlicensed online coach. But I came on here and I said, it's time for me to continue. And I want to walk over the bodies of my enemies in size 4 jeans. Now the size has changed to size 6 because size 4 is like, it's a bit much. But I was fueled by pettiness and spite. I wanted to prove to my naysayer that I could get hotter than hot. I'm 35. I have 2 kids. It doesn't end for me here. I was fueled by pettiness and spite. And that was a really good live. If you should check it out. I actually turned it into a video. Something about lava. I don't remember, but I'll put in the description box. And 5 months later, I ended up losing 20 pounds. 5 pounds. Now, it started out of pettiness and spite. But what happened was a lock-in. I really need to know the name of that video, because that was the day I decided, like, it's time to continue, Colleen. You've been coasting. And just because the pant size is good enough, just because it's better than the 60 pounds I was before, just because I could still get attention from men, just because my blood pressure wasn't through the roof, it doesn't mean stop, because it wasn't the goal. I was living in mediocrity, but that wasn't the goal. And I had to lock in, because I was very comfortable. I had to lock in to continue the journey. And I lost 20 pounds during what I call the winter arc. I think it was the winter arc. Let me just check really quick. Un momento, por favor. I think it was the how I lost 20 pounds. Was it? How I lost 20 pounds before summer video.
Here's how women are able to earn $1,000.
Hold on a second. I need to confirm. Un momento.
Give you more than that. I mean, this.
How I lost.
No, it wasn't that one. Let me see. And I cut it down. Oh, it was watch this before you start alternate day fasting. Watch this before you start alternate day fasting. And it's in my videos. And it's from 8 months ago. Maybe it's that. I don't remember. But it was alive. And I decided to continue. When I decided to lose, or at least start alternate day fasting in April of 2021, if you're new here, that is the date, April of 2021, I locked in. I truly locked in. Hi, Queen of the South. I haven't seen you in a minute. I locked in. What that looked like was research. I was getting as much knowledge about what I was going to do to myself as much as possible. I don't know if you're the type of person that when you're excited about something that you like hyperfixate on it. It might be me and my neurodivergence. I hyperfixate on it. And I study and I read and articles and videos and the authorities and the gurus. I absorbed it. Okay, I researched the heck out of alternate day fasting. After I researched what I was going to do, I gave myself a date. I was pretty certain it was a Monday. Okay, I was like, put it on the calculator. I put it on the calendar. I put it in my phone. I locked it in my brain. All right. So now I'm preparing for a date, like a wedding, like an appointment, like a meeting, like the first day of classes, a date. I didn't just wake up and I was like, la-di-da. No. The biggest thing I can say that I did to lock in, and probably the reason if I didn't do this, I don't think it would have happened. Okay. I told myself, you need to do this for 7 days. I gave myself a timeline. Because if I just did it, I know me. I know me like I know me, because I know me. If I just went into it without a challenge per se, it would be easier to fall off. I'm a person where pressure makes diamonds. That 7-day deadline, It was a lock-in and a challenge and also a little game with myself. Colleen, can you do these 7 days? If I didn't give myself the 7 days, I don't think I would have done it. So I researched. One, I researched the heck out of what I was doing to know why I'm going to be starving myself for 36 hours every other day, like some weirdo, because I had never went an entire day without eating. It's done, it's doable, and it's been researched widely. You won't die. 2, I picked a date, and 3, I picked a timeline. 1, 2, and 3. Research, point out a date, give yourself a timeline. Here I am, 80 pounds down. 80 pounds down. Have maintained a 60-pound weight loss, 3 years now? 2021, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 3 years. And then I lost an extra 20 pounds with the knowledge I have acquired from alternate day fasting and health. Why? All because I locked in. I made a choice. It is a decision. It is a decision. What are you deciding? So as I said, I was thinking like, oh, I don't want to burden them with a September challenge. I know life is rough enough. There's no such thing as the perfect time. Never. There's never such a thing as a perfect time. You don't even have to wait until September 1st. But I like it. It feels like the grand reawakening, the grand lock-in. Heck, it's on a Monday. I think it's meant to be. And then you have to prepare yourself for who you're going to be. Because if you're not ready to change, if you're not ready to put yourself first, if you're not ready to be that girl, be her, if you're not ready to be seen, which a lot of us aren't, we can't even take compliments. We don't like looking too dressed up. You have a fear of being perceived. You know what a fear of being seen is? It's a fear of criticism. Because when people see you, that invites more eyes and more feedback on how you look, how you walk, how you act. And you've probably been criticized throughout your life for all those things, especially within childhood. Don't do that. Why are you doing like this? I wouldn't do that. How come you're doing it like this? Don't do that. Don't look like this. Don't wear that. Don't do. So your fallback was to stay as hidden as possible. Stay out the way, stay mild, stay a part of the crowd, blend in, no criticism, because I'm one of you. I'm one of you. Thank you, Katrina. But if you listen to me, if you watch me, it's not to say that I'm a special fairy, but you know you're supposed to be doing more. I know in my heart of heart that God put me on this earth with a purpose, and I'm getting there, but I'm not quite there yet. I know I'm supposed to be and do more. And not in a means of worthless productivity, but out of, I'm a reflection of him. Why wouldn't I be great? You know? Like, I need you to know that you weren't put here to be mediocre. And there's people that are and want to be. They just want to be comfortable, and that's okay too. But as I said, if you watch me, you know that's not for you. Because I don't promote mediocrity. I like leveling up. Not endlessly. There's times where you enjoy where you are. Like when I lost that 60 pounds and was chilling for 2 years, I was happy. I was content. I was in sizes that was familiar to me. I was in, places that was comfortable to me. It was better than 250. but now it's time to move to the next level. Some of y'all haven't even left level 1 yet. September is coming. Actually, September is here. Don't even think about September's coming. September is here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Where's my, you know me. It's time to start planning. The biggest thing you can do with this information that I'm preaching to you right now, just write down 5 things you aim to accomplish if you did this great lock-in. Actually, I'm going to do it with you. Let's do it together. I have some things I want to work on. All right. I don't want to say too much because, but there's some things I want to see happen. And the beautiful thing about a lock-in is that it's a finite time. It's from September to December. I feel like a lot of us operate better with deadlines, right? That's why 10,000 steps is so popular. It's not because it's the magical number to let your waist shrink. It's just a number to hit. And people like goals. People love goals. People, no matter what you think or hear, people like instructions. They do. It's very finite. And if it goes wrong, they could blame it on somebody else. But people do like a goal. Write out your goal. Don't have it swimming in your head. All right, so for me, I'm re-enrolling in class again. It's time to finish up that degree. It's time for another set. I did 2 courses earlier this year. I was supposed to do another 2 a long time ago. I kept pushing it back. Guess what? I already signed up, re-enrolled, and paid for my classes. So that starts. And my goal is to get B and up. That's the goal. All right, so I have school. 2. Let's do body. My goal is to get comfortably in the size 6. Right now, I'm a little baggy in an 8. Now it's time to fit comfortably into my size 6. So for me, it's not necessarily lose weight, it's fat loss, body recomp. So size 6 is the goal. Okay. What else? Money. Okay. Because I'm doing bigger things, small transactions need to be heavily monitored and reeled in. In the last live, I noted to you, when you're not dealing with your mental issues, the source that you binge eat, if you're not finding ways to emotionally purge, it will show up another way. Because I am no longer addicted to eating, but not necessarily always emotionally purging, it shows up in me spending. When I'm bored, I'll go to Target. When I am lonely, driving over to Marshall's. Anywhere I can dilly and dally and spend money. If I'm watching Law & Order SVU marathons, I'm scrolling on Sephora, knowing damn well I don't even wear makeup like that. I really don't. Why am I on Sephora? All right, reel in the money. I have things to do. And that's the biggest reason why I said it's time to take weight loss off your list once and for all, because we have things to do that are going to require big bucks and lots of energy. Weight loss is something that can go on and on and on and on if you let it. That's too much emotional bandwidth on something it's okay to just knock it out and move on. Why is it an everlasting task on your life billboard? It don't make no sense. And I'm really talking to myself, thinking about the years I've wasted trying to lose weight, gaining weight, losing weight, regaining weight, losing weight. Now that I'm in my zone, my goal zone, I'm thinking bigger and better things. What can I do in my career? How can I level up? What certificates can I get? What new classes can I try? What conferences can I attend? And go into those spaces not with low self-worth, knowing I belong there, or at least feeling like I belong here, in places with named, high named people. Listen, I always felt like I would be comfortable amongst nobility. Like, that's just how I feel. I have like a regal presence. And so doing immature things, it never really appealed to me. I understand, Tariq. I keep Target in business because there's a lot of minorities that work at mine, and I want them to have a job. They're already being replaced by a lot of self-checkouts. So I keep them in business. I don't care about the Lip Bar. I don't care about Bloglotties. They'll be okay. They have their websites. I think the people who are trying to make ends meet and working there and trying not to get laid off, those are the people that matters. So boycotting Target is no longer, actually it never was on my plate. So there's that. There's a lot of things in this life that we need to accomplish. Let's move on from the weight loss. The weight loss. All right. I have a class that I'm going to start attending in September. That's going to be very important to my growth. What else? The money, I said. The money. I want to get a new car. Sheila ain't cutting it no more. Thank you, the wind. That's very sweet. Sheila's fallen down. My Sheila. That's what I call my car. Sheila's given up on me. I gotta save. I don't have time to be wasting. And it's not even like the saving, it's the frivolous spending. Okay? Cut back on that. It's time to lock in, Colleen. Delete those shopping apps. Delete this, especially I haven't honestly shopped at Shein since the tariff thing. Thank God. But it's time to delete the apps. Hobbies. If you don't have a hobby, you're hurting only yourself. And not a hobby that is, you monetize, or you need something. Sheila? Sheila, that's that girl. Sheila's a big old SUV too. Because I'm 5'10". I can't do them little cars. I need a big thing. Yeah, like, I don't. Those big companies, they're gonna be fine. It's the young. There's Hispanic. Is that politically correct? I don't. There's the Latinos and the young Black people and the single moms. They all work at Target. Target is looking for a reason to let people go. I'm gonna shop there. Plus, they have Prequel, and I use Prequel on my skin. And don't tell me about no Ulta. There ain't no Ulta near me. Cutting down expenses. There's things we have to do, y'all. All right. What do you need to do? Tell me one thing in the chat. One thing that you need to do with this September lock-in, outside of losing weight. Just one thing outside of losing weight. I'm curious, and I want others to see what other people are doing and be inspired, because you guys are inspiring to each other. If you're not in the Facebook group, you need to be. I'll put it in the description box, but it's very important to be inspired by the community we have here. I'm not the sun. We're all working together. Let's see. I have a leadership class. I was going to drop it until this live. Why can't I do that for me? Do it for little you. Does little you want you to drop classes? Like, would you allow your niece, your goddaughter, your child to just drop a class to, That's true. Avoid self-checkout. Save 1K emergency fund. Love that, Cassandra. So important. Have a steady second form of income. Very important. Save 1 month of expenses. Highly important. Graduate nursing school this Friday, so I'll be studying for the NCLEX this month. Beautiful. We're going to be pouring into those books, girl. That NCLEX is everything. Learn trading. Yes, I love to see the girlies hopping out of their nice whips, talking about stock options and trade. You're going to be just fine. You need to lock in and get the decking for your apartment building done before the end of the year. Home improvements, furniture, probably a garage you need to have cleaned out. And you've been saying, I need to organize. How many months you say you've been trying to organize the garage? Buy new towels, all them things. Those are a lot. Do the things you need to do. Five of them, okay? I need to dig this huge elderberry tree from my garden. Lock in, get it out. I need to clean my garage so I can use my exercise equipment. What did I just say? I have a garage too, and I know the pain of a garage. Like, it's so convenient, but it easily gets stocked up with nonsense. Hi, Shannon. Get close to Jesus and save money. How many of us are slacking on our morning readings, our devotionals, learning the word? Okay, I personally am not really a prayer girly. I like to write, so I will write, dear Lord, I'm a writer. I don't know why it doesn't hit like when I speak out loud. I love to hear prayer, but me saying it doesn't hit like when I write it. It feels more personal. Maybe that's just me. I feel like our relationship is closer when I write. So that's great for you, Audra. Christiana says she needs to write the blog. Don't get me started. I know a lot of y'all out here were like, I need to start. I want to go on YouTube. I need to make the TikTok. I want to do the shorts. You have permission to do it this lock-in. So many of you are equipped with invaluable skills that you can be teaching to others. But your fear of being seen, your perfection paralysis is stopping you from your greatness. Your perfection paralysis is stopping the world from seeing your greatness. You're so hell-bent on the thought of, is this right? Is this perfect? Nobody will watch this. Who will see this? What if Susie from HR in the Atlanta building sees this and laughs at me? Just laughs. She's not going to write you up, or what if she sees it? Make the content, because I know you've been wanting to. Make it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to start, because Visibility is a muscle you must flex. You think I just come on here just like, yes, hi, I'm the new Vanna White. No, I've done it often enough where this feels comfortable for me. Now put a audience of 300 in front of me. Now we have a different story. But once again, it'll be another muscle for me to build up. I will have to start with 10 people. Once I'm okay with 10 people, I'll have to build it up to 20, 50, 100. I'll be comfortable talking in front of 1,000 people. It is a muscle you must flex. Anybody you've seen doing the things you want to do did not just get there. I'm glad you brought that up. Make the content, because that's something I have to always remind myself. Make the content. I'm always thinking about the ideas, I could, and the thoughts, instead of just producing. Too much thinking, not enough producing. Too much consuming, not enough creating. What else are we doing with the lock-in? Start and get my affiliate market business profitable. Y'all should at least have 2 forms of income. My sister, she brought up to me, oh, money, da, 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 da. I said, just make more. She's like, oh, yeah, because it's just that easy. It is just that easy. When you have Wi-Fi, the world is your oyster. The only thing stopping you is you. You can make a Chat GPT ebook and sell it on Etsy for $2 and have income. You can buy a broken down house, repatch it, and have income. You can do whatever your heart desires. The only thing stopping you is you. In this day and age, and I'm single. I have to. I'm nobody else. Believe me, I don't want to, but I have to. Goal is to not use credit cards and learn about investing, stocks, and crypto. Absolutely. We're in a recession. I don't know if you don't know that. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let TikTok marketing fool you. Don't let Instagram fool you. We're in a recession. Remodel bathrooms in your home. Get the house in tip-top shape. Take my in-person RE overages class in December. Okay? We're upping our education. We're fixing our houses. Lock in on the book, The Magic. You know that book is my baby. I love that book with all my heart. Like, that book changed my soul. And I did not expect it. It's about the power of gratitude. When you have gratitude in your life, everything is just different. Like, everything hits different. It makes you so abundant because you have so much and thankful for every little bit else that you get. It's the power of gratitude. Never underestimate it. Like, it's magical. And that's why the book is called The Magic. By 12/31, have one source of passive income. We're locking in with consistency. You're just watching my TikTok and now I'm live here. Yeah, it's a sign. I love these. And guess what? They're doable. It's not like some magical trip to Antarctica. It's doable. So why are we not doing it? Why are we not practicing the doing? So let's start transferring the thoughts into plans and the plans into actions. All right? With this lock-in, if you have 20 pounds to lose, lose it. If you have more than 20 pounds to lose, lose at least 20. Lose at least 20 in the 4 months. Lose at least 20 pounds in the 4 months. I think that's doable. If you have a considerable amount of weight to lose, like 50 pounds and up, aim to lose 20 pounds in these 4 months. It is enough for you to lose at least a dress size, at least a pant size, to see a change in your features, structures, jewelry. It'll affect your blood work. Okay. Take a book, write 5 things you will be locking in with. Okay, whether it's alternate day fasting, whether it's going to the gym 5 times a week, whether it's losing a pant size, because you need to be in a really good state for when January 1st rolls around. You shouldn't be starting from scratch at January 1st. You should already be on a roll. That's how last quarters are. You should just be set up for the new year, not preparing for the new year. You understand? You should already be on a roll. And it's September. September is a beautiful time. Spring and September, beautiful times to start new things. To me, January, it never hit. Maybe that's why I never really completed, resolutions. Something about January, it just never reinvigorated me. It was cold outside. Everybody else and their mama was doing something to, improve themselves. It didn't hit for me. January doesn't hit. Fall hits for me. Everybody's already ready for new. Although the leaves are dying, if you're in the northern hemisphere, although the leaves are falling off the tree and the time is getting cooler and the days are getting shorter, all that means is you have more time to focus inward. Summer is beautiful, abundant. We're outside, we're joyous, we're connecting with as many people as we can. But what are the squirrels doing? They're getting ready to hibernate. Are you getting ready for the hibernation? The great lock-in of September to December? Huh? Oh, yes? Can I get a yes? Can I get a amen? Can I get a amen? Somebody said today I look like Angela Bassett's daughter. I said, well, she left me in the wrong place. Yes, Katrina hit me with a yes. Thank you, Katrina. Nick hit me with a yes. Sandra hit me with a yes. Crowned with Wisdom said that's a great point. Katrina said fall is such a great season to get out and exercise without the heat. True. Nothing like a crisp walk. A brisk walk in the crisp air. A brisk walk in the crisp air. Kizzy says yes. Joe says amen. Life of Jay is a yes. The goal that I want to see for you, is for you to, and the goal for everybody, right? The goal is to take weight loss off the menu. That's the goal. Know what you want to see. Know what you want to see on the scale. Know what size you want to be. And get there. Get there because you have to graduate. You have to graduate, my dear. You need to graduate. It's not fair. Little you is so tired. They're like, again, we haven't gotten there yet. We're not there yet. That's so unfair. They're ready to do something else, but you keep putting them through rigmaroles. That's abuse. That's abusive. See me, I'm thinking as a mother, why would I want to bring little Colleen through all that? She deserves to move on. Why am I dragging her through my nonsense? I have to take care of her. She's like, we're not there yet? Little Cassandra, you not there yet? Little Jane, we're not there yet? And nothing to you guys. It's just, I want you to think about the little, you guys have the names. Little you, little Opal, little Steph, little Kizzy. What do they deserve? Another thing that I really want to lock in on, I have to go to bed at appropriate hours. I have to go to bed at appropriate hours. It's so hard though. You know why? I feel like my classification of myself, I'm a night owl. I stay up. I have to start classifying myself as an early riser. I have so much to do and I'm not getting it done because I'm not waking up early and I'm going to bed too late. That's another thing I really need to lock in with, because it's not doing me no favors. Every day I'm groggy. If you're new here, I have Lyme disease, so it doesn't make it any better. Lyme disease gives you insomnia and it makes you fatigued. It's horrible. I need to start going to bed. Why? Because I make my kids go to bed at 9:30. They have to go to bed at 9:30. Why? They have a later start time here, so I'm a good mom, I promise. They start at school at like 9:15 a.m. up here. If I'm putting my kids to bed so I can make sure they're taken care of and their brain is developing properly and they have a good start for the day, why am I not doing that for myself, for little Colleen? Little Colleen is existing off of fumes with what I'm putting her through. Lock the in. Even if I have to stare at the ceiling in the dark at 10, I have to do it. I have to get what I need to get done so I'm not up late anymore. Because that's a big problem. I'm finding late night sleeping a big problem in my life. I hate it. I hate it. I'm no longer claiming night owl. Look at your bronze. Thank you. My tan is wearing off. I haven't sunbathed in like weeks. It's been cool. So I'm gonna be pale again soon. I'm gonna miss it. Oh my God, it's Labor Day weekend coming up. What are y'all doing? Anybody gonna be? I'm grown and all these people in the city just be doing a recklessness-nosity. I would love to do something, but y'all get ready for your last hurrah. Y'all get ready for your last hurrah. Labor Day is Monday. If I did do a challenge, I always start off my challenges with a feast day. My challenges usually always start off with a feast day. So on Monday would be a feast day, which coincides with, if you're in America, Labor Day. We have the day off. Go run up and down the streets, enjoy your street meats and your churros and your drinks and your sombrero. Why would a sombrero be? I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo. Your jerk chickens. Enjoy your jerk chickens and your plantain. And what else? Your Ray and nephews, because it's time. It's time to reel it back. If you are drinking heavily, cut that shit out. I heard somebody call alcohol ugly juice, and that's what it is. That's literally what it is. I didn't stop. Well, for one, alcohol inflames me incredibly. As soon as I have alcohol, my knees swell up, my face gets puffy, and my fibroid literally grows. I could feel it growing. I will feel the fibroid increase in circumference. That's what alcohol does to me. It's been a couple months since I had a drink. And when I do drink, I will have a max 2. And what I am drinking is probably like something like a Moscato or a sangria. No hard liquor. Yeah, alcohol is ugly juice. So the more alcohol you drink, the more you're contributing to ugliness. Okay? No matter how legal, no matter how common, no matter how normalized alcohol is, it will always be a drug. Just like Advil, just like weed, just like cigarette, they're all drugs. It's just which one is more common, more normalized, more okay in public settings. That's it. That's it. It's not to say, oh, I'm not wagging my finger. If you want to, go ahead. Me, I'm too vain for that. I like to be pretty. I like to be pretty. I like the compliments you guys give me. You say I look radiant and beautiful. My teeth are glowing. My skin looks great. I look good for my age. It's because I know what not to put in me. Hey, yo. So New York. Okay. In the presence of alcohol is the absence of fat burning. Always. Always. This is a dress, actually. This is like thrifted from. When I tell you, thrifting is so fun. I found this. How Annette caught that. Yeah, it's ugly juice. If you're smoking weed and you follow me, my dear, if there's things there's some like standards on this channel, right? We elevate. We are self-aware. Actually, we are self-aware. We elevate. And we stay pretty. We stay pretty. We stay pretty. Smoking directly negates the last point. Smoking. Okay. Use the great lock-in to stop that. For one, it's highly unfeminine. It's really I used to smoke. I used to smoke like marijuana. And it wasn't because like I necessarily enjoyed it. It's because I was trying to numb myself out of a situation I was unhappy with. It was to increase my tolerance level. That's why I smoked. It wasn't because I enjoyed being out of my mind or thinking about theoretical sciences while under the influence and then coming up with new theories for the existence of the world. I was smoking to escape. We have to think about what we're trying to run from when we're intaking drugs, such as alcohol and smoking. Now, when you're in a public place and you're drinking, I get it. It's social. Okay. Me, if I'm going on a date, I'm never drinking. I'm not drinking around no strangers. I'm not drinking meeting new people. Okay. You also save a lot of money because drinks are hella expensive, right? We're cutting down on expenses, frivolous expenses. Buying a glass of alcohol that's filled up this much for $30, $15, $18. When you think about it, it's as silly as it seems to make yourself ugly. You're paying for 3 ounces of ugly juice. Okay. So keep those in mind for the standards of this channel. Self-awareness, elevation, stay pretty. Stay pretty. Stay pretty. Stay pretty. Okay. Well, let me just go through any questions I may have missed. Melinda says, I was tasting today. Oh, fast. I'm assuming you're saying fasting. I was fasting today and watching your old lives. I promise to graduate from you this year. 11 pounds. 11 pounds to go. You'll still visit? Absolutely. Happy. I do want to get into more topics because I love self-elevation. I love self-mastery. I love healing. I love coaching and encouraging. But I know most of you are here for alternate day fasting content. So I have to make sure I'm providing that first and foremost. But I don't know how to integrate other without losing you. So I definitely need to lock in September to December. Stay hard. I remember your first live January ringing in my ear. Don't enter another year saying I need to lose weight. Don't go into another year fat. You can go into another year not all the way there, but don't go into it starting from scratch. That is against the law. I will send detectives to your house to have you arrested. No, I'm not you, E Green. Just if you are going into 2026 starting from scratch, you better get your affairs in order because you're going away for a long time. I will send them to your house because there's absolutely no reason you should be starting from scratch. You want me to beat you? You want me to beat you? I would not. No beat. I will never. You're my little girl. Why would I ever put hands on you? But I will threaten you. But act right. Mary says, you are correct. I'm a giver, but I never give to myself. I know. If you're me, I am you. Anything. That's why y'all are here, because I'm super relatable, because everything I'm saying about myself, you more than likely are going through or have gone through or experiencing. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I love you was 190, now I'm 140. I need to stop that because I'm not. For the past year, and initially had got to 135 when I lost the weight. My goal has been 120. I've been bullshitting. That is incredible. Incredible. Good for you. Good for you. You're very welcome, Mrs. C. Thanks to you, I've started to reparent me, taking care of little me, and it's helping heal deep wounds. You are God sent. You're so welcome. Jennifer, our niece to the world, okay? When I tell you, the Black Mother Wound podcast, you know, there's some things that come into your life and you're like, wow, what if I never saw that? The Magic, that book was one of them, and her podcast, definitely top 2 things that have ever been introduced to me. Because it changed something deep within my subconscious. And you know, it's crazy now too, because you know how you stay in situations longer than you're supposed to? I don't do that anymore when I think about little Colleen. we have a way, a lot of giving women have a way of logicizing, a lot of smart women too, logicizing over feeling, right? We'll give benefits of the doubt, usually to our detriment. We'll find ourselves in a lot of scary situations, environments that are not meant for us. We'll find ourselves entertaining relationships that are not healthy. Even continuing on with dates. Like for me, I'm thinking about dating. As soon as I sit down with someone, have a conversation, think about stuff, Colleen, like Mama Colleen, I'll call her Mama Colleen, will just be like, oh, it's okay. That was weird, but that's okay. Meanwhile, I would pursue or continue with the relationship, and that same little ends up being the reason why I had to flee from my life, right? Now, when I'm thinking about little Colleen and dating as Mama Colleen, if a red flag comes up, I'm watching the interaction from Mama Colleen's perspective, and I'm thinking, what did you say to my little Colleen? I'm watching. It's literally like I'm outside myself watching him address little Colleen. And if I don't like how something was said, insinuated, performed, like Viola Davis, I'm grabbing my purse, aka little Colleen's hand, and we are up out of there. Because I would not have endangered my child. I'm not endangering my child. When I date from this perspective, and I know, please, I know it sounds wild, it saves me so much headache because I'm not saving myself like I'm supposed to. But I will save this little girl because I'm a caregiver of nature, by nature. I will save her from situations that's not meant for her. I'll pick up on things like, hey, this person ain't got a job. I don't really want you being around somebody who ain't got no job, or an entrepreneur. Yeah, I'm your mom. I've been here longer than you. Let's not do this too. All these things that would have just went whoosh. Oh, he doesn't have a job. He'll get it together. He has potential. Grab my child and go. It's really life-saving. It's really life-saving. Colleen, go to bed. Colleen, go sit down. Get out the fridge. Colleen, you can do it. Colleen, take your time. You'll get it soon. I'm not going to yell at my baby. Oh, you're so stupid. Why the hell would you do? Don't talk to my baby like that. All those things, you correct it real quick when you're thinking about the little girl. Don't talk to my baby like that. Don't let your baby down. Don't let your baby go 3 days without showering. I know sometimes we go through it. We will disappoint ourselves easily, 1, 2, 3. But we'll take care of the world. Take care of the little girl. So I'm so happy for you, Fruit Sugar Love, that you have started that journey. It really is. It's so fun. It really is. It's odd, but it's like you see things objectively now. It's an objective viewpoint. Maybe it's just me. You're literally glowing. I'm trying bar tomorrow. The gym has been nice, but I need more support. Love that. I would love to do classes. You're going to have a ball. You're going to be on fire, though. Them bar girls don't play. You thought Pilates was hard? Bar ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Since your last live, I've graduated successfully ADF, registered for ministerial courses. Wow, that's awesome. Modified my schedule to accommodate putting Cassandra first. Yes, it's meant to be, Colleen. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Cassandra. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. We need to graduate. I'm gonna get one of those caps and I'm gonna start wearing it in every video. So you can remember why you're here. It's to graduate. You're only here to graduate. Think of these lives as courses. You should be coming to these lives with a book, okay? And you should be writing notes. How to graduate fast. What can I learn today? And get on your Zoom. Not Teams, get on your Zooms. Kivani says she loves me a Scorpio woman. All my girls are Scorpios or born in November. Like I have a girl gang, it's 5 of us. 3 of us are Scorpios, and we have our own little group chat. And then my other sister and our best friend, they're November Sagittarius. So we all celebrate our birthday together. You've seen them if you watched like previous vlogs. My girl gang. All the women I love in life are all Scorpio. I don't know. They're just, which is wild to me, but they're just hilarious. They're funny. They're bold. They're amazing. They're curious. They're open-minded. I love me a nice Scorpio woman. My sister-in-law is a Scorpio woman. I find them fascinating. Who else? Sagittarius women are hilarious. They're so funny. You love the blouse? Yeah, it's a dress. Thank you. All right, let me see, because I'm running out of saliva. I definitely just said this morning, and I'm sick of what I'm going through. I'd forgotten about your channel. The nerve. So glad I'm here today. Oh, I'm happy you remember it, Cheryl. Get on your Zoom. You've been hanging out in the clouds. I'm not mad at that. You've just finished major dental work, ready to get back on track and win. Yeah. And as I said, you don't have to start with a 36-hour fast. OMAD is a great introduction, but ADF worked for me because I needed extremities, Scorpio woman things. I needed a day off and a day on, and it worked. It worked. It cut down my inflammation. It regulated my stomach size, my binge eating. But you have to build up. If you're not used to ADF, you have to start small, like 16-8, go to Warrior, go to OMAD, and then 36, okay? And you could jump into the deep end. You could. You could. You really could. My birthday is September 5th. I planned a birthday dinner for Sunday. I don't want to go out of sync with the challenge, but I've already sent the invites. No worries. That's no worries. You have 4 months. You have 4 months. With this, I'm still debating. I want to do a challenge, but I'm going to be really locked in on my own. And I want to show up every day, which is something I just can't do when I'm locking in right here, right now. I'll really think about hosting a September challenge. I really will. And if you want me to, hit the like button, so I know that like this is something you want. And if not, then it's just something you can achieve on your own, and we'll talk about it together when we link up. Tariq has 5 more pounds to go, from 281 to 205 in 6 months. Okay, Tariq is doing the damn thing. Kivani, size 8 is her goal, currently at 10. All right, get it together. You almost there. Okay, we've read those. Scripting hits different. It really does. Scripting does hit different. Something about that energy transference, words to paper, and then it just locks it in. You could reread it. I love that. Jay is 16 pounds away from their goal weight. Good job. We'll love it. We love it. Just watched my first ever video of yours and ADF video from 2 years ago and thought, man, I think I'd like to see more of her. Lo and behold, you're live. You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, Jamie. Declutter. Yes, decluttering is always good. Usually how your place looks is how your mind is a reflection of it. So if your place looks like a cluster and you need to clean it up, that's also a good point. Start your lock-in with a clean place. Clean what you need to. Wash the tub. All right, clean out the dishwasher. Scrub the floors. Dust the cobwebs. And make sure the place smells nice. Not just nice, make sure it smells clean, refreshed, renewed. Because we're ready, we're preparing, right? I'm gonna get my place together too. I have a ruggable. I want to wash that. I want to wash my curtains. I want to deep clean my comforters. I want to change my pillows, my cushions. You know, just ready for the new. Like spring is not the only time to renew. We're preparing for a very big deal. Did you write the book? No, it was by Rhonda Byrne, the same author as The Secret. She made the magic. But I feel like the magic is way better. Being grateful is what make or break your happiness. I have a brand new why this time. I love that, Janka. Your why is very important. Your why is going to propel you. I'm 13 pounds away from my first goal weight and BMI of 25. Okay, I got this in more. You do. I don't see anything wrong with following the BMI chart. I really don't. As long as you're like 10 pounds within your range. I'm finally in my chart and I'm not underweight. Like I finally made it to my healthy BMI and I'm not a bobblehead. I don't think they're lying, y'all. Unless you are an athlete, a sprinter, you are an Olympian. If you just regular, you can follow the BMI. You can follow it. I'm athletically built. Okay? And I'm well within my BMI range now. I'm finally at 24, which is healthy. And I don't look like a bobblehead. I don't look like I'm starving. I'm happy. I feel healthy. My blood work is great. You can use the BMI. They want so badly to say that the chart is made for white supremacy and anything to escape accountability. Get your ass inside the BMI. It's fine. It's safe there. Doctor can't say nothing to you. The doctor, anytime you have a pain and the doctor is like, wow, it looks like you're 30 pounds over the weight, so your pain might be caused by obesity. Nobody wants to hear that. When you get rid of that excuse, now the doctor could be like, let's send you to an MRI. I have the name of a specialist. Let's get you a referral. That's how things move when you are in a healthy range. Do it. Just do it. And if you don't like how you look, you can always gain it back. I'm pretty certain you won't have a hard time gaining it back. But it doesn't hurt to hit it. You'll be fine. It's made in the 1960s based on Carol who had blonde hair and blue eyes. You'll be fine. My name's not Carol. I don't have blonde hair and I don't have blue eyes. And I'm a healthy BMI. Fall is such a great season to get out and exercise without heat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Off topic, Colleen, but when you did ADF, you said you exercise Chloe Ting every day. How long were your workouts? The great thing about Chloe Ting is her workouts max 20 minutes. I was doing her 2-week shred program, which is, it consists of maybe like 3 to 4 10 to 15 minute videos. So I would do 3 to 4 10 to 15 minute videos. So yeah. Right now, I'm just doing her do this every day to lose weight video. And I've added a side glutes video because that's something I want to work on. Side glutes. As a person that sits a lot for my job and sits a lot in general, our hips become incredibly weak. And if you have knocked knees, you usually have weak side glutes. So if you stand up and your knees are knocking, you have capital K. They call it capital K in Jamaica. Capital K legs. They just, you know, your knees are just hitting you, and then they flare out. The calves all flared out like that. It's not, you more than likely have weak hips, and doing side hip work is good for that. So I do those two, and each one is, they're both 10 minutes each. I have no excuse not to do them. I have no excuse not to do. They're 10 minutes each. If I don't do them, I can't wash my face. Like, I have to do it before I wash my face. And I want to go to bed, so I have to do it because it's why? 10 minutes each. Sometimes I won't allow myself to do something until I get this thing done. When it's that short, I have no excuse. I'd rather do something short every day than do something long 2 to 3 times a week, maybe. Do the thing that makes you able to do it, make you consistent. If you know you can't be consistent doing it, rethink the approach. It has to be able to be done consistently, or you're going to lose. You don't necessarily have to enjoy it, but it has to be tolerable for a long period of time. I started ADF since July 10th, and I'm locked in. The plan was to do it until December. I'm surely will be graduating. I love that. I love that. Yeah. I'm so glad you all appreciate me. Every time I do my Monday lives, I'm like, oh, I gotta do my Monday lives, and I'm always happy that I do them. I'm always happy that I do it. I have to be an early riser due to kids starting school at 7 a.m. It's not even the early rising part, because I don't have a problem. Yeah, I have a problem early rising. It's the 5 to 6 hours of sleep that's the problem, you know. But are we getting enough sleep? We know we have to get up because we need that money for the job. Are we going to bed to get enough sleep? Because sleep is a huge hormone regulator that we're not cognizant enough of. Women need sleep. I think it was Dr. Mindy Peltz. Yeah, she said the myth for women is that we need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. She said that's a myth. It was based on men. Women actually need 9 to 10 hours of sleep. She said women need 9 to 10 hours of sleep. I said nobody in the world is sleeping. Because we just have a lot more functions and hormones to regulate. And the reason why 8 hours of sleep feels so weird to us when we do achieve it is because it's still not enough. My mind was blown with that. I was like, oh, I guess I need to try what 9 hours of sleep feels like, because that just sounds ludicrous. 9 to 10 hours of sleep. And that's sad that it sounds so ludicrous. It's sad. Because to me, I'm lucky if I get 7. 7 is okay with me. Why? I can't put down TikTok. I'm going to burn that app to the ground. I hate it. Can't wait till they ban it. Because I can't break the spell. I really can't. I need to lock in, right? Let me put that down. Burn TikTok to the ground. I need to lock in. You see, we're here. We're here just shooting ideas around. TikTok is the devil. It taught me so much because I love TikTok for learning. Like TikTok for learning, me and learning, we're like this. But they know how to create a addictive algorithm. It's very bad. User says they have 70 pounds to go. Okay, you should be losing 20 pounds by December. I stopped drinking to lose weight, as you should. Any advice for doing ADF? I can do OMAD, and I did ADF for an entire month last year, but I can't seem to consistently do it. I've been trying this entire year. So go back to OMAD. Consistent OMAD is better than inconsistent ADF. Go back to OMAD. When you feel like you have mastered OMAD and want to do more, go to ADF. Do what is consistent. I hate OMAD. Just thinking about it annoys me. Only because I don't like daily restriction. But if that worked for you and you were okay doing it, doing it. The Holy Spirit keeps whispering to me fast, and I always find you, not a coincidence. It is not. It is not. I don't. Natasha says, hey, Colleen, I came across your videos July 1st. I started ADF on July 6th. I was already intermittent fasting. I'm down 20 pounds. I'm locked in this last quarter. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah. Q4, y'all. Okay, let's get ready to run our businesses. The business of self. No, the business of little you. Little you. What are you going to give little you in Q4? I like speaking like that. Q4, in our SWOT analysis, we are projecting steady raises. Corporate lingo and jargon entered here. Do we have to increase calorie intake on our eating days? Eat at your maintenance. Calculate your maintenance and eat at that. That is sufficient enough for you to lose weight, be cognizant, not feel like you're going to faint, and get in all your good macros. Eat at your maintenance calories. You could calculate your protein, your macros, your fiber, all of that. Make sure you have greens. Greens are very important. Even if you have it like powdered drinks, have your greens. They will fill in any nutritional gaps. But I've never guessed it was from the thrift or secondhand. Oh yeah. These people up here be throwing out stuff. Harmony says we can't be smoking our money. Yes, graduate, because I teach ADF. When you graduate, that means you've reached your goal and you no longer need me to encourage you to do anything. Now you can move on and watch somebody who could teach you how to do stock trades and how to flip houses and how to pass your NCLEX. I'm just one stop on your journey, but you shouldn't be here forever unless you just want to hang out. I welcome you. You can stay, but the goal is to graduate from me. Lovingly release you into the world of betterness with a higher self-esteem, higher self-worth, more self-awareness, increased accountability, and more faith in yourself. So when you lose that weight and you're ready to accomplish bigger and better things, then bigger and better things are going to be scared of you. Because you deserve Trying to fine tune your ADF feast calories. I'm torn between TD times 2 or your maintenance calories. Just eat at your maintenance. Between your maintenance and weight gain calories. If you wanted a range, you don't always have to hit the extra, but your maintenance is a good range between your maintenance and weight gain. That is. Embracing singleness. I find a lot of women struggle with being single. Yeah, because we're humans. We do need connection. The thing about connection is that we're so deprived of it nowadays because everybody's minding their business. We don't have neighbors that we say hi to. Everybody's head down when we pass people. We don't have third spaces, I believe is what they call it, to congregate. People don't really go to church like that. We're craving connection, and we think the only connection that really is there is either family or romance. So we're putting all this pressure onto connecting with a man, and a man is not going to meet all your needs. It's not. But yeah, women will always struggle with being single because it's not within our nature. We're not meant to be single. Are we okay with being single? We can be okay with it, but it'll always, you'll feel empty. It's important to be aware of what you consume online. You don't want to surround yourself with messages of men are all this, and men can never that, and black cat theory this, and golden retriever that. It's the more you focus on little you, the more self-trust you'll gain. When you have self-trust, dating is a breeze because you know you will trust yourself to walk away from things when it doesn't serve you. And that's why so many people are afraid of dating, so many women are afraid of dating, is because they don't trust themselves to notice when something has gone awry, or to walk away, or to be rude even. Not that you have to be rude, but to them being rude is cutting a date short or pushing away a kiss. It's rude. So we let things happen to us. That's why I said if you take care of the little girl, you're more inclined to look out for her instead of appeasing others. You understand? The more self-trust you develop, the more you're okay with interacting with everyone, because it's not just men. It'll be women, it'll be coworkers, it'll be church members, it'll be friends, it'll be girlfriends, your mom, dad. You have to interact with everybody. Who gets grace, who doesn't? I hope that helps. Self-trust is key. Self-trust is you locking in and knowing that you're going to make it to December. A lot of us don't even make that commitment to ourselves because we already know we're going to fail. You trust that you're ready to fail. Trust that you're going to succeed. Trust that you will leap from the branch and your wings will take over. Hey, Scorpio in the house. You better watch your mouth. OMAD is torture. I can't stand OMAD. Yes, the autophagy from 36 hours. It's just, 36 hours is the magic. Magic, magic, magic. Okay, y'all are saying yes, please, to the September challenge. Yes, clean out your fridges, get your pantries ready. I know the kids are going back to school. Lord have mercy. Get your vitamin C ready. Get your zinc ready, because prepare to be sick. you're going to get sick. you you can, oh, they just come with so many germs. As soon as they go back to school, they sneeze in the nose. Oh, Lord have mercy. Prepare to be sick. Fasting is a great way to avoid being sick for long, because when you fast, the autophagy allows cell repair, and it stops cell replication of damaged or what's the word? Infected cells. So yeah, if you're in autophagy, virus can't spread. And this is a study. You can Google it. I learned this from a doctor. But don't take my word for it. That degree, it's not real. It's not a medical degree, okay? Always use your ability to research. I could be telling you lies. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. To be honest, okay, the thing you all love so much about my smile is not necessarily how wide it is, it's how big it is. I have big teeth and a wide smile. That I got from my dad. My teeth aren't perfect, but they're big and they're like, prominent. I haven't done a white strip in maybe 2 years now, but I do like to dip my toothbrush in baking soda with toothpaste, and it acts like a mild abrasive and gets the staining off. So I hope that helps. But yes, those whitening strips do work. Do the whitening strips. They work. They're as effective as going to the doctor and sitting down for a treatment. It just takes longer when you do the strips. 7 days versus what, 2 hours? Can you do a what I eat when I'm not doing ADF now that you reach your goal? I've been meaning to. Every time I start the day and I'm saying, I'm going to record, I never end up freaking recording. And I'm like, oh, today would be perfect because I have all the... I'm going to do my best. I promise. Even if it ends up being a YouTube short, something about me and vlogging and editing right now is just not, and it sucks because I really want to start doing hygiene content again. Like, that's one thing that hasn't faltered is my love of hygiene content and beauty products. If you see like older videos, you see I used to do empties. I'm already stocking up some empties right now to do. I have a whole bunch of skincare products that I want to share. I want to do those. I want to go back to those. My nieces have been asking me like, Auntie Colleen, Titi Colleen, what you been doing? I want to see you makeup. I love how you're embracing your mic a lot. It's the best decision I've ever made. Yeah, they're getting somewhere. They're getting somewhere. I recently had to do another trim. This was all the way down here. Like the back was all the way down here. And I had to cut it all the way up here to make it even with my slow growing top. But I always get compliments on them. And it's not like it's, I don't know. They seem basic to me. They're short, but I always get compliments on it. Never fails. Thank you though, Alicia. What? I'm glad I'm not ugly. Like I'm good. I've always had long hair. So having short hair for this long, it's like it's ruining my insides. Like obviously femininity isn't based on hair length, but it's a big part of it to me, especially when I have a big old face. I don't have a big head, but I have a big face and I need hair. I want and the wind blows and it's not giving, but what can I do? It's 2 years. In January, it'll be 3 years because I did, I did it in December. I did it in December. It's completely locked. The perimeter is just a little, anyways. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I'm so happy about this September to December lock-in. Yes, I'm definitely going to check in again about this. It's going to be part 2 because we're not done. Y'all haven't, I need to do it 2 more times before it permeates your brain. You say anything 3 times, by the 3rd time, it'll permeate your brain. So I need to do a live 2 more times on this because we're locked. We're not playing. I'm so serious with you right now. We're not playing. September 1st is going to be a Monday. Sure, you can hit the party scene, okay? Make conscious choices. Don't spend too much. Don't drink too much. Don't eat too much. Don't spend too much energy around people who are not benefiting you. Start the thing, begin the hobby, do something that is going to make your January self proud every day. 1% better every day, or whatever those gurus and motivational speakers say. Every single day. And then to top it off, at the end of the day, you can write 3 things, 3 wins of the day. 3 wins. Because it's very easy to say, oh, I didn't do anything today, and beat yourself up. We're not doing that to little you, okay? 3 wins of your day. What are my 3 wins? Doing this live, because every Monday I have to say, Colleen, do the live. Colleen, do the live. Because it's so easy for me to just back out of it. It really is. 2, I worked my ass off and got things done today at work. Okay, I'm very proud of myself. 3, instead of wearing some athletic gear, I decided to wear a dress. That's a win for me. Okay, anytime I'm in a dress, I feel beautiful. And when you feel beautiful, you radiate differently. I love wearing dresses. I love wearing dresses. So those are my 3 wins. You can write them down, or you could just say them to yourself out loud while you're laying down in bed. I love that for you. Because every single day you're doing something, but are you acknowledging what you're doing? You might be doing a great job, but because you're not at the end goal, oh, I'm falling behind, I'm 39 and everything is going awry. You're doing okay, honey. You're doing fine. I'm proud of you. Okay? I'm proud of you for showing up here. Because sometimes I'll be on your ass. But it's lovingly done, hopefully. And I just want the best for you. All right. So thank you for joining this live. I'm going to be posting a cut down version of my last live and do my best to cut down this one as well, so you could have it as motivation, and I'll be posting it on my regular videos channel tab. Okay. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll check in again before the end of the week, but if not, I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.